Hi everyone, Mark from Go Fast Hobbies and Racing here with you on Throwback Thursday. Today we're going to talk about the Pirate RS. So the Pirate RS was distributed by Offner Racing in the US and made by Grotner Racing of Germany. These buggies were pretty popular. I know I worked at a hobby shop in the 90s. We sold quite a few of them. They actually won the Worlds, I do believe, in 93 with this buggy, which was a pretty big feat. This one here is new. It's set on a shelf for probably 30 years. You can see it's starting to dry rot, deteriorate. But yeah, this is how she came. Overview, she's dusty. She's dirty. She's been sitting for a while. Flip it over here. She gets done panning around here. See the bottom of it. So there's the bottom of it. She was never ran. Was put together and, like you said, set on a shelf and kind of forgotten about for a long time. I actually forgot I had this one. But we're gonna open a box up, see how she came back in the day. So you open the box up. Manual right here. It said had a couple different names. You can kind of look at it. Basic construction. I think there's decal sheet in here somewhere. Maybe get lucky. The original decal sheet. Oh yeah, she's right there. So, and this is a Super Pirate. They did make before this. They made a Pirate that was called an M1. It had a black chassis instead of this. I call it like a gray chassis. There was some difference too. It just had a rear brake. The RS had the dual brake, front and rear. It was not adjustable front and rear, but it did have the dual brake. The Pirate chassis, I do believe, was a little bit shorter as well. The M1 chassis, I should say. So it come with the X pattern tire. See them here. Those aside. Body and a wing. This one's still shrink wrapped. Put that aside. Wheels came with some really cheap foam, which was better than nothing because a lot of the ACL tires back in that time frame didn't have foam inserts. Chassis brace and chassis. Still new. And the antenna tubes in there as well. Stack that up. Let's see what's inside this big box right here. Okay. Damage that. Radio tray. It did come with some pretty cheap mud guards here that went on the side of the chassis. Steering hardware. Suspension parts. This buggy did come with steel ring and pinion drives, which is pretty big for its time. It's all steel drive train. The plastic on these is really durable. I remember really beating up the one that I had back in the day. The fuel tanks are here. Came with that. Bearing kit. I don't know how many of these kits left exist. Hopefully this does some justice on it. Here's the aluminum diff cases. Like I said, are really nice pieces. I remember this from assembling this one from back in the day. Really quality stuff. Spur gear. These things like to eat these spur gears. Always carried a couple of those. Extra ones on hand. Kind of a pain to change. I had to take the whole center diff apart. Ooh, air filter bag. Looking pretty rough. Air filter in there. Clutch assembly, which is kind of hard to see. Put that up there. Let's get in there. So again, trying to kind of preserve this stuff, kind of give you guys a look at what these kits looked like back in the day. Shock kit. These were threaded shocks, really nice. They were easy to adjust. Kind of ahead of its time. A lot of the shocks had clips you had to put in, but these were adjustable shocks. Let's see what else we got here. Ugh, one bag left. Big bag, suspension bag. Looks like it has the rear suspension. Yep. So like I said, they were distributed by Off the Racing. These kits were made up to about the mid '90s, and then they stopped producing these kits. But you can still kind of find them off and on. But yeah, so kind of give you guys an overview of it. Like I said, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Hope to see you on another Throwback Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.